Start streaming. There, started. Start broadcast. Hold on. I think. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like we are live. Yes. Everything's up and going. Hey guys, this is your DM Alex coming to you live from Comic Emporium right in the heart of Panama City. This is Panama City, Florida's oldest comic shop, and we're going to talk about a whole lot today. I've only got 10 minutes to get it all in, but I'm going to try my best. If I speak too fast, guess what? You can go on YouTube and rewatch it, or you can watch it again here on Facebook or Instagram, wherever you are currently streaming me from. So, to begin with, let's talk about the rewards program for Comic Emporium. I've had a lot of questions, so let me try to answer them for you. The way the program works is basically every $100 that you spend within the store, you are going to receive a $10 gift certificate that is tied directly to your name. That way you don't have to keep up with any gift cards, you don't have to keep up with a punch card, nothing like that. Simply tied directly to you, and that's every single purchase other than snacks. If you are into Gunpla or into Warhammer or D&D, you will get that first $10 gift certificate very, very quickly. Now, the cool thing about these gift certificates is that they never expire. They stack, and they can be used on anything in the store. You don't have to use them all together. You can use them in $10 increments. Pretty neat little deal there. So we have that available to you now. Hopefully that clears up some of the some confusions that we've had. And now let's move right along. So today there was a couple of things that released that are pretty exciting. So with Yu-Gi-Oh, we have the Egyptian God constructed decks, so you can actually pick those up and pick up some of the Egyptian God cards that you are currently missing, or just get together and play. We also have the 5th edition Lord of the Rings campaign setting with the Shire Adventures and the DM screen. If you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, if you enjoy the lore behind it and you want to actually play within Middle-earth, you can now do so using 5th edition rules. That is on the shelf here. Very cool thing to pick up. We have restocked all of our Pathfinder and Paizo products. So we have some 1st edition stuff. We have some 2nd edition stuff. We have Starfinder on the shelf now. If you were waiting for that restock, that just came in. This actually came in yesterday, so they're now all on the shelf for you. We have done a board game update. This is different from a restock because we got some new stuff in. So if you were looking for something new, for example, Camel Up, or maybe you want to try Steve Jackson's Gelatinous, you can now do so. All of those games are now on the shelf and available to you. We also have received some new dice sets that have stuff in them, as I like to say. These have like skulls and ducks and pearls and all kinds of different things. And plus, we did do a full dice restock. So if you were looking for a new mini set of dice, you can now pick those up as well. On to some more and exciting news. Comic Emporium for, about 10 years now, we stopped carrying DC Comics. That was a decision we made that was just, the distributor went in a direction we weren't really happy with, and, we've decided that we don't want to be a comic shop that doesn't carry the new issues of Superman and Batman. So we have restarted our DC distributor, and we are now able to get just about anything of the new stuff. Now, back issues we're still working on. We can't go too far back yet. If it was last month, I might be able to get it, but any further than that, probably not. But you can get, if you want to come on in or contact us through the various different ways to do so, you can now get started on some of the new DC storylines that are taking place, like Night Terrors, which is going to be a big crossover event that's going to affect most of the DC universe. Feel free to jump in on that right now. The first issue of all of that drops in July, and we are taking orders on all of those titles right this moment. That means you can get those variant covers as well that you've been wanting to pick up. This is also a good chance for you, if you were used to be a DC subscriber with us and you kind of got, you lost that connection to us, well, hopefully we'll be able to revive that with you, and you can come on back into the store. Moving on from that, we've had an interest in a reading club, which would take place here at the store. And what that would entail is basically we will have, you guys will tell us what title you want us to order for the reading club. We will get it in for you. Then you guys can talk about that, and then also bring in what you want to share with the group, so that if there's this one storyline in, Incredible Hulk that you just got to tell people about, this will be your opportunity to join in and talk about it, and then bring a copy in so that you can trade with somebody and they can take and read through the comic, and maybe you'll turn somebody on to a storyline they didn't even know was so good. But that reading club is going to begin this summer. I am just talking with the volunteer now to see what day and time we're going to run it on. Probably it's going to be in the evenings, or maybe late afternoons. Star Wars Legion Learn to Play is tomorrow beginning at 11 a.m. That's going to take place here at the shop. Chase is the person who you will see who's going to help you learn how to play Star Wars Legion. He has several armies. There will be other people here to play that will be bringing their armies as well. This is a good chance for you to not only learn to play the game, but you can ask your questions on if you need some rules clarifications, or if you just want to see what Star Wars Legion is all about. This will be your chance to do that. That's going to be taking place from 11 a.m. I believe right now we have it set until 2 p.m. But it may go later than that if we up to 4 p.m. If we get enough people to come in that we need to do so. Pokemon League will be tomorrow once again. It is every single Saturday beginning at 10 a.m. and going until noon. If you want to get back into Pokemon and learning to play the game, or if your kids are now at that age where they're showing interest and you want them to get involved, Pokemon League is a free event, and we do provide prizes for our players and our traders as well. And that's going to, again, begin at 10 a.m. tomorrow and be over at noon. But that will be every Saturday. So if you can't come tomorrow, then you can come next Saturday. There are a couple of things I want to touch on real quick. There's a new storyline that's coming out next month for Incredible Hulk. The first issue on this storyline is going to be in June, and this is a really cool storyline where Bruce Banner and Hulk have to fight the Mother of Horrors. It's basically a very new take on the Hulk and Banner sort of relationship, and they really embrace the monstrous side of Hulk in this series. If you're a fan of Incredible Hulk, you should definitely not miss out on this storyline. You will be kicking yourself if you do. Let's see, I've already talked about Night Terror. Next month is big for movies. So Comic Emporium is, of course, going to be at the Grand for the 3 premieres of Transformers, Rise of the Primals, or Rise of the Beasts, it's Primals. Then there will be Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny, which we are planning to go see as well. And then, of course, for all of our Spider-Verse fans, we will have the Spider-Verse movie that we will be there for, and we'll be there opening weekend for all of those. We will be talking to the Grand here this week to actually see about doing another night at the movies with Comic Emporium, where we will have some seats reserved for us, and you guys can come along with us, and we'll all go as a great big fandom group and go see the movies. And then we can talk about it afterwards. Last but not least, we've got 2 new things that are coming in. First off, for our Warhammer players, 10th edition is about to hit. The Leviathan box should be available here for pre-order. Hopefully next week we should have our numbers in. So we'll be able to start taking pre-orders on that. If you are going to try and wait and see if you can get one off the shelf, you're probably going to be very disappointed. After the whole Lion Retinue fiasco that they had, we're expecting them to sell out of that Leviathan box before it actually goes on sale, and it'll probably be a month or 2 before it'll be available. Unless you want to buy it offline through scalpers and stuff like that. Good luck with that. So if you want to get that box, you definitely reach out to me next week. By, I would say, starting Wednesday, I should know what our numbers are going to be, so you can get your pre-orders in. And then the Star Wars Shatterpoint miniatures battle game will be shipping out, I believe, as early as today, I think. And so those will be coming into store. If you had your pre-order, had your Shatterpoint stuff pre-ordered, or if you had requested to be notified, this is me notifying you that Shatterpoint's on its way in, and you need to stop by the store so we can get whatever it is you're wanting set aside for you. All right, with that, I am out of time. I believe I've covered literally everything that I was meant to cover. So, yeah, this has been your DM Alex coming to you live from Comic Emporium right here in the heart of Panama City. And I will catch every one of you, hopefully, in the near future.